Hey everybody, and welcome to 12 Days of Divas. In this series, I'm going to use some of your favorite singers and favorite songs to teach you some pop rock techniques. So in this series, I'm going to break this down for you into three major things: how to start the sound, vowel shapes, and diction. If you can figure those three things out, then you have most of the recipe. Disclaimer up front. The goal of this series is not mimicry. I don't want to create another version of each of these divas. Instead, the goal is to take apart what they do and see which techniques are common across pop rock so that you can add it to your tool belt and have it to use to create your own authentic sound, but still be within the framework of the pop rock or country or R&B style. So let's get started. Day one is Ariana Grande and No Tears Left to Cry. We're going to focus primarily on the chorus on this song. And in the chorus, Ariana is using two primary vowel shapes, ah and Now, when you do ah, make sure that you're in a nice, bright smile. Ah, or think like a baby cry. Wah, that's where you want to go. It's not actually going to be the nicest sound in your head, but I promise you it's where you need to be to access the top part of this chorus. Then, on the lower end, most of the time, you want to be in as in uh-oh, okay? So let me show you what I mean by that. We're going to start, and matter of fact, let's just use wah and duh. Here we go. Wah, 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 da, da. Wah, 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 da, da. Da, 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 da. And then she goes, wah, da, 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 da. So try that with me. So we're gonna wah at the top, and then we're gonna duh on the bottom, with the exception of when she gets to ain't got no tears left to, that goes back to wah. Here we go. Ready? And wah, 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 da, da. Wah, 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 da, da. Da, 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 wah. Da, 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 da. Now, what if we use those two shapes as sort of guideposts to put the words into? For example, right now I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, I'm picking it up. I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. Okay, that's step one. Vowels. Step two, she uses the vocal creaky door, otherwise known as vocal fry. Now, we're gonna take that same shape that we started with, and we're going to creak the door open to get into it. Right now. So can you try that with me? Creak that door. Right now. And then you can play with that and put it really anywhere you want to in the song. Right now, I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, I'm picking it up. I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. That's step two. Step three, she uses delicate consonants to come out of the belt and go back into that light Ariana sound. So what I mean by that is, instead of I'm picking it up, I'm picking it up, I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up, she doesn't pop those consonants, which would lead her into a thicker place with the belt. She lightly touches them, which leads her into a lighter quality of voice. Picking it up, I'm picking it up, I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. So there you go. There are your three steps. Now, bonus feature, I'm going to try to give you something on each one of these that each artist does that I feel like is sort of their thing, for lack of a better term. The bonus feature for Ariana is something I'm going to call the Ariana wah. So she sort of cries in places of the song. So practice throwing in the Ariana wah, and there you go. You've got the recipe for No Tears Left to Cry. Stay tuned for our next diva coming tomorrow.